It was a great start. You could tell that we had a few days off now. There's a lot more energy than it probably would have been on Wednesday just because the legs were back. I thought our defense flew around. I thought offensively, Gardner did some really good things to put our offense in the best absolute play we could be in. Two outstanding performances probably again today would have been Jimmy Williams just made some tremendous plays, and Justin Brown made some plays along the defensive line. But 51 made another spectacular play. Flashed again. He had a pick for a touchdown. So Aaron is just doing some things. We got to make sure we can teach him every part of the game so that he doesn't make a big play and then make a huge mistake. But he's coming on. Ray and Jordan are doing a good job of trying to teach him and coach him along. So it's good to have some experience with him.
From a health standpoint, how healthy are you guys right now?
At the end of spring, we're probably, I would say B plus in health. You like to say you was A plus in health, but that means everybody was out there. We're missing 5 or 6 guys that we could really use on the field right now. But in spring, with how physical it is, it's more hitting than you do at any other time of the year. Pretty impressed with the way our guys have held up.
How does Tim Irvin add to the program?
Well, Tim was an outstanding, high school player when he came out. Explosiveness, great ball skills, high intensity. And then, when he went to Auburn, we felt like that, he was that same type of player. And so his mindset and mentality when he came has not changed. And so he brings that to the table as far as that type of player. At the same time, he knows that he's got a lot of work to do. And I think his mindset, more than anything, he's brought to the table to show maybe some of the young guys how you go about preparing. So we expect a lot out of him.
What are some of the major improvements you've seen in the defense from maybe the beginning of the spring or the first scrimmage to the latest scrimmage that you've had?
Well, I thought that a lot of young guys who had never really played before, whether it be guys that were recent signees that didn't play because they were not here, or whether it be guys who had redshirted who did not play last year, early on, they showed that, they were new guys and having to learn what to do. And every day they've gotten better and have been able to show the things that we felt like they could do, but they got to learn what to do. And, even today we felt like we made some step by having some young guys step up. Probably 6 or 7 guys who did not play last year made plays today that were not, in the rotation last year. And we feel like we got some more guys in the summer that are going to be able to do that, that are coming, that'll be able to do that.
Tim Irvin add to the program?
Oh my goodness, tremendously. He's a good student. He's an even better person off the field. When you think about what he's doing on the field, he's tenacious. He has great football instincts. He has really good hips and ball skills. So when we're talking about adding physical toughness to our team, that's Tim Irvin. The biggest thing is guys being accountable. Guys are a little bit more physical fundamentally. We're being more consistent as a unit. And that way that when Coach Thompson is really calling his defenses, we're able to execute the exact same things that Coach Montgomery wants us to do.
When we talked before, you emphasized communication a little bit and how important that was with the secondary. Did you see an improvement with that so far this spring from the first scrimmage to the second scrimmage?
Absolutely. It's a group. They want to get better. That's a great thing as a teacher. You walk in a room, the kids, they want to get better. They want to do it right. They want to do it for each other. Coach Montgomery talks a lot about brotherhood. So when we talk about that communication, and the pillars of our home, we got to make sure that we're communicating with them. So they have been improving.
Who are the wide receivers from last year to this year?
Oh, man. It's really nice to see those guys competing. They're tough. Jamie Williams, Davon Grayson. Malik Gray is stepping up in tremendous ways. I think we have a good group of wide receivers coming this year.
How important is communication in the secondary?
It's basically the key thing to get us going and moving in the right direction. Without communication, you'll see touchdowns left and right. Safety communicating with the corner communicating back to the safety. That's very important for us to get our job done. It makes it easier.
Do you feel like he makes you guys be more competitive in that whole wide receiver group?
Yeah, for sure. I really think Jimmy Williams does bring the best thing out of us. Even the other guys, like I said, Davon Grayson, Malik great. With those guys coming and we competing every day, there's no doubt in my mind that we can't compete against the best in the country.
Who are some of the younger guys in this DB secondary group that's really stood out that you think is going to make an impact this year for the Pirates?
Whew, that's a tough one. Honestly, I would say not even a young guy. I'll go with Travis Phillips. He's an older guy, been coming through the ranks. Not a lot of people know about him, but he's improving himself from day in, day out. And it's good. It's great to see him perform the way he's performing right now, especially late spring.